Hey, what's up guys? Do you guys ever, on your journey through life, you've encountered some difficulties or some challenges and, you're trying to improve yourselves and you want to get to a better place, but, whenever you find some hard things or some difficulties in your way and you're like, man, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can get past this. Maybe it's not worth doing, right? And so guys, that's why I want to share with you, how I tricked my brain into doing difficult things and how you guys can also take some of that and apply it for yourselves. But right before that guys, I got to do the introduction. Welcome back all my Tim's Club members. Always good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. And if you're new here guys, I'm Tim from Tim's Club, where I make videos about singing, self-development, and vlogging. If you're into those things, subscribe to be part of the club and stick around. Okay guys, so let's hop right into it, right? Okay, so guys, the first thing you can apply if you want to get hard things done is what I call, the pain-pleasure method, right? And it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like, right? So if there's something that you want to do, let's say for example, I want to read some more books, right? And so, I'll apply some pain for when I don't read books. For example, if I didn't read the book for the day, then maybe I'll have to make myself do 100 push-ups. And you're like, dang, what, 100 push-ups? Yeah, so the more intense the pain, guys, the more you'll remember it for next time, the more you won't, want to have to do that, right? So you can apply some pain every time you don't read or every time you don't do the difficult thing that you don't want to do. And so, find a pain trigger that works for you guys, something that you really dislike as a punishment, right? And on the other end of the spectrum, guys, you can have the pleasure, right? So, when you do read your book or when you do your difficult task, you can have something pleasurable that you do enjoy. Maybe for me, playing some video games or, watching some anime or something. So put it on the condition that, you can do the things you enjoy and that give you pleasure if you complete the hard and difficult task first. And so guys, you can apply this to any of the difficult things that you have a hard time getting done, right? So apply either one, the pain or the pleasure, or even better yet, take them both. That way you have the pain and the pleasure, both kind of pushing you and motivating you in different ways to get that difficult or hard task done, okay? So, okay guys, let's move on to the next thing that I use to, kind of trick my mind into doing difficult things. What it is, guys, is to enjoy the journey, I used to practice soccer a lot, like 2 or 3 times per day, almost every single day, and we would have games on the weekends. And so I would be practicing pretty much all the time. Like I would always be on the field, on the pitch, right? And then, my friends or the people who see me would be like, man, how are you practicing all the time? Don't you get tired? Isn't that hard? And then I gave it some thought and I was like, huh, training hard. But wait, I'm just playing soccer. I'm just having fun, I'm just doing what I love. I don't really see it as super hard work or training or anything like that. And this was because I was enjoying the journey, right guys? I'm enjoying putting in that practice, or actually I don't even see it as practice, right? I'm just enjoying playing soccer multiple times a day. And people see it as hard work, but I see it as I'm just having the time of my life on the pitch, on the field, Yeah, and so guys, if you're able to apply this and enjoy the journey on all the difficult things, then you won't even see it as difficult or hard anymore, you see? It'll just be, part of the process. It'll just be you having fun, having a good time. And of course, it's a little bit difficult and hard in the beginning, right guys? Because, when I first started practicing 3 times a day, I was extremely sore. My legs were so tired, like I could barely even walk, right? Let alone go back to the field the next day and keep playing, keep practicing. But I really love playing soccer. So I always continue to, bring myself to the practices and keep showing up every time. And so guys, don't come with it from the perspective of, oh man, this is so difficult. This is such a drag. It's so hard. I don't want to do it. Instead, just come with it. Just come with the mindset of, man, I'm just having a good time. I'm enjoying myself, I'm enjoying the journey, I'm becoming better, I'm learning as I go, And so guys, if you're able to change that perspective and not view it as something super hard or difficult, instead you find enjoyment in doing it or enjoyment in improving yourself at it. And so guys, that's why, it's important to have that mindset of enjoying the journey, right? Have some fun with it, guys. Self-improvement or improving yourselves shouldn't have to be a difficult thing, or shouldn't have to be a drag, you know, where you feel unhappy, right? So that's the second way, guys. And guys, we're gonna move on to the third way, and that's to never settle for less. You know, guys, you only get to live in this body one time, right? Life is too short. Why not enjoy it? Why not embrace it to its fullest? You're like looking at the challenge or difficulty ahead of you. You know, let's say it's like climbing a mountain or a hike, right? And you're like, oh man, that's so far up. You mean I have to climb and put in that much work and effort to get there? But guys, we have to understand that you don't reap the fruits of your labor until you reach the top of the mountain. You see, every step that you take up there may be difficult, it may be a drag, you may not want to do it, but you know, understand that if you guys stop doing it, if you give up, if you settle for less, then you'll be stuck exactly where you are, you know, on the way up. You won't ever reach the top, right? You won't ever reach that new level of life, you know, if you just give up because it's hard, because it's difficult, and you settle down and you're like, you know what, you know, I'm just comfortable where I'm at. I don't want to do the hard or difficult things, you know, they're kind of just too hard, too challenging for me. Right? You see, guys, if you look at other people who made it to the top of the mountain, right, the only difference is that they continued to take those steps despite it being difficult, despite it being hard. I know here in Tim's Club, you guys are the best, right? So I want you guys to strive to be the best and to have the best things in life. And so don't ever settle for less, guys. You know, there's so much to experience. There's so much more to gain and to experience out there. So don't let, you know, difficulties or hard things or challenges stop you from getting there, okay? You know, don't let your mind take you out the game. You know, I want to see you guys climb to the top of that mountain, okay? And remember to enjoy the journey on the way there and apply some pain and pleasure to help you take the steps to get up there, okay? So that way, guys, you don't have to settle for less. You can enjoy what life has to offer. And so, guys, if you liked this video, if you learned anything new, or you just had fun hanging out here in the club with me, please hit that like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And guys, I noticed I got Tim's Club members from all over the world, so please comment down below and let me know where you guys are tuning in from. And I just want to thank you all so much for being part of Tim's Club. Respect, you guys are the best. And this is where I inspire you guys one video at a time. Until next time, guys, peace out.
Yeah, let's raise the consciousness up in here. Listen up. I am creator. We take action now and not later. So unfazed, we even love the haters. Building this from the ground up, layer by layer. Playing this game of life, aiming to be the best.